helping us. Thank you to you too, to the GAHCC, take them to the next level, next step. The next award is our 2016 GAHCC Hispanic Business of the Year. If a family business inspires you, then this will be an incredible moment for you. This year's recipient is Dismukes Awning Company.
Hi, my name is Danny Lowry. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of Univision Austin Local Media. It is my honor to introduce the 2016 Greater Austin Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Hispanic Business of the Year, Dismukes Awning Company, and owner Mr. John Cuellar.
Mr. Jack Dismukes founded Dismukes Awning Company in 1947 in North Austin. John Cuellar worked for him as an installer for many years until Mr. Dismukes retired in 1992, and John Cuellar became the new owner.
When I started working for Mr. Dismukes, it was about 1979, 1980, and it was because of a friend of mine that I met in Hondo. Used to work for him at the miniature golf course, and he had to go somewhere, and he asked me if I wanted to fill in for him. So I started working at the golf course, and then I got to meet Mr. Dismukes there, and then he built a miniature golf course in what used to be on Burnett Road. It was a Peter Pan, and I helped Mr. Dismukes build that Peter Pan from scratch. When he had people do the actual work, but in the evenings after I would get up from the shop, I would go over there, and Mr. Dismukes would leave, and I would stay there. I would be the overseer, to make sure everything got done and all that stuff. They closed down, I would turn off the lights and then go home. He was like a grandfather to me, So, and then when he was selling the business, one day he just asked me, "Hey, John, you want to buy this business?" And I told him, "No, we can't afford this business." He goes, "Yeah, you can. You just don't know that you can afford it." So he made it affordable for me.
Since taking over the company, John has worked hard to keep up the integrity of the business by putting customer satisfaction first. The motto of Dismukes Awning Company is "No job is complete until the customer is totally satisfied." It is noteworthy that Dismukes Awning Company has been a dues-paying member of the Greater Austin Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for 23 consecutive years.
I love my job. I love the end product. I love that it's always something different. It's never the same thing. Everything is custom. Everything we do is custom work. I like to see the product from when it's created to when it's finished. And it makes me happy to see my customers happy. The main thing is taking care of my family, my number one priority. And then my number two priority is taking care of my workers. If I don't sell, nobody else gets paid. But if they don't make the product, I don't get paid. So, but you got to take care of the people that take care of you.
If there was anyone that inspired John, it was his father.
I don't know how we did it, but there was 12 of us living at the same house at one time. And but it was a very happy home. I mean, my mom always made sure we always had clean clothes. We had plenty to eat. Our clothes was always clean. I mean, we didn't lack for anything else. I mean, we had everything we needed. Me and my dad were very close. We were like two peas in a pod. Wherever he went, I went when I was growing up. When I was little, my dad used to work on the farm, and he would go out on the tractor. I would go up with him and get up in the morning. He would get up at 6 o'clock. I'd be up at 6 o'clock. He was eating breakfast. I eat breakfast. Everybody else would be sleeping back. Me, my mom, and my dad. And then my dad would go, and then he goes, "You want to go?" I go, "Yeah, I'll go." So I would go with him. And so everything we did together. Even when I bought the shop, and then when my mom had passed away, my dad came and stayed with me. And I brought my dad over here to Austin. Gosh, what would I tell my dad? I guess I would just tell him, "Dad, anything's possible. Anything's possible. You work hard enough."
Although a dose of family sacrifice prevented John from finishing at the University of Texas at Austin, the Longhorn ambitions in this family remained alive and well.
My dad made a priority with us, so I told my daughter from a very young age, I brainwashed them to go. I always used to tell them, "You're going to go to the University of Texas, And as they grow older and they grew older, they would always say, "Dad, I'm going to Texas." I go, "Good. We got to keep that mentality." My ultimate hope for Diana and Sarah both is to be self-sufficient, be able to take care of themselves, so they don't have to depend on anybody. I want them both to, if anything should happen, to me or to my wife, that they can take care of themselves.
The one word that I would use to describe my father is kind-hearted. The one word I would use to describe my father is amazing.
Well, when John and I first took over the business, I was pregnant with our first child. And so they've always been a part of the business. Diana and Sarah. Diana has graduated from UT and is now a second grade teacher. And Sarah is in her second year at the University of Texas. And we're very proud and very blessed to have them as our daughters.
She was a secretary, and I was a installer, and you know, we would just pass each other back and forth, but we didn't talk for about a year or two. We didn't talk that much, you know. She went her way, I went my way, and then one day she asked me out, so that's the way I got with her. I never had time to date, so she asked me one day, "Do you want to go to dinner?" I go, "I guess." She wrote me a little note. She still has that note. It says, "Would you like to go out tonight?" And I signed it, so I signed it and gave it back to her. It worked out. After that, the rest is history. We got 2 daughters, so what can I say?
Through the years, John Cuellar has illustrated a strong loyalty, love, and commitment for his family, while simultaneously differentiating Dismukes Awning Company and elevating the company brand to the very top of the industry. In fact, Mr. Cuellar is known as the awning guy.
Because he probably knows more about awnings than anybody else in this city. He can sell it, make it, install it. He's done it all. When it comes to awnings, he's done it all. Dismukes Awning Company was started in 1947 right here in North Austin, and our hope it will just keep on going. I don't think John will ever retire. He's got awnings in his blood.
Juan Cuellar, ¿dónde estás? Where are you? Want to see you right here. A round of applause.
Well, I'm very nervous, first of all, so this could be very, very short. First of all, I would like to thank the Greater Austin Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for their recognition for this award. And I would also like to thank my family for their support throughout the years, and Mr. Dismukes for making this possible for me. And, sorry. And I am humbled and honored to be here tonight, and thank you all.